How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Dungeon coming at you with another easy mode walkthrough video. Now, in this video, what we're going to do is tackle the Undead Crypt. And before we do that, though, there is something that we actually have to do. We don't have to do it, but it's kind of optional. I'm going to go ahead and condense it down for you guys, though, so that this video doesn't take too long. The Undead Crypts actually can be a little bit thorough. So first thing is first, we're gonna go back to Drangleic Castle. So I'll meet you there. Alright, you guys, so here we are at the Drangleic Castle bonfire after the twin dragon riders, and what we're gonna do is actually make our way up top, because there is a cage, and we now have the embedded key, or key to the embedded. And I mean, you could use this as a weapon and stuff. Some people say it's actually a pretty good weapon or whatever, but we are gonna use this to free one of the I don't know what they're called, milfinados or fairies. I don't know what they are, man. So what you do is you put that in that guy's face. See, look, and that'll unlock it, and then basically you don't have it no more. Like the Kingdom Hearts sword, you won't have it anymore. It's gone forever. Alright, so basically once you do that, it'll open, and then you talk to her, and very happy. She's you could tell how happy she is, so that she's free. And now you have the Ring of the Dead, so basically you'll always appear like not hollow, even if you are hollow. So you know, it's whatever. But so the next thing we're gonna do, I'll go ahead and get on this thing. The next thing we're gonna do is go talk to the other milfinados. And this always happens whenever you come down here. You'll hear that song or whatever. But we're gonna go talk to the other milfinados, because now that you have talk to all of them and you released her, then you go talk to the other ones and they'll give you stuff. So I'll make it quick. I'll just kind of show you a clip of, you know, right in front of them, without having to like worry about walking through the areas and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, here we are at the Shrine of Amana. And you can see there, that's that first bonfire up there. I came from the back way, actually, just because that's what I wanted to do. And basically we're going to talk to her. And you get a divine blessing. And another divine blessing for freeing all her people. And then that's pretty much it, okay? Now we're going to go to the one in the... Well, you can see it from here, I think. The one all the way down that way, up by those fire pyromancer guys. So I'll be there in just a second. Okay, here we are at the top of that area where the pyromancer, I just killed that. I worked him, man. I was wet and I flash sweat. He hit me with a fire or something or another. It didn't do any damage. Look, my health, I didn't heal or anything. Anyhow, now we talk to her. And you get a fire seed. What a nice person, you know what I'm saying? And then we're good. Alright, so then that entire milfinado or whatever quest line is completely done. And looks like that's where I was over there. It's a huge area. Anyhow, make sure you get that manslayer. It's could be a pretty good poison katana. Anyhow, from here, Undead Crypt. I'll see you there. So, we begin our trek through the Undead Crypt at this bonfire. Make sure you grab this. I don't think there's anything on the other side, actually. I can take a quick peek. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Okay. I'm going to keep this, because honestly, I think everything in here is resistant to dark energy. So, yeah. Let's see. I want to aggro one, not two of these guys. And actually, you know what? I better reset my stuff here. I'm going to reattune my spells. If you haven't reattuned your spells, you probably should. You don't need, you know, you don't need the cast light spell. I could use Great Magic Barrier. That could be kind of good. Only get one casting of it though, which is kind of a bummer. I will use probably this one. This is a pretty good spell. Against bosses, actually. You know what? Let's get something a little bit faster. There we go. That's a little bit more useful. Yeah, Great Heavy Soul Arrow is pretty good, but, you know, only against bosses, really. Alright, so, for real this time, let's go ahead and kill this guy. Ooh, maybe I got a Cyan Halberd. Nope. I haven't got one for any of my playthroughs. Yeah. Alright. Next area. You definitely want to make sure they don't ignite anything. They can start stuff. Okay. So what you want to do here is kind of aggro them. Uh-oh. Yeah, man, he was really after me, man. Holy smokes. Alright. So, this next area, how do I want to breach this one? Let's go with, maybe I got a decent bow I can use. Really, arrows in this next area would probably be best, to be quite honest with you. What does the most damage here? Use a lightning bow, we'll be fine. Okay. Because you kind of don't want both of these dudes firing stuff at you. I mean, I've got a pretty good, like, hex, you know, dark resistance or whatever, but still. And it's got, you know, alright tracking, so. Ooh, that was a close one. If I can get one of these dudes low, that will be good enough for me. Or one of these dudes dead would be super good, actually. Both of them would be really, really good. But, you know, I don't think that's going to happen. And they're probably... I mean, there's someone we can summon in this area to help. But I don't like to summon him right away. Yeah, it didn't do very much at all. Ugh. Yeah, perhaps I should have upgraded one of my bows. Alright, enough of this bow nonsense. Let's get a setup here. Alright, we're gonna make a break for the caster. We're gonna have a bunch of dudes following after us though. Man, look at this weapon. It's so cool. Alright. Alright, now the one thing I will... Ooh, they could potentially drop some really good stuff. We'll come back and... yes. Alright, both of those are so good, so good. Black Witch's Staff and the Dark Quartz Ring +2. Absolutely amazing drops right there, you guys. That is so good, so good. Let me show you this one. It's got scaling for magic. It's got scaling for fire, lightning, and dark. Really cool effect. It can use sorceries, miracles, and hexes. So really fantastic. I mean, of course, not all of the the scalings for each aren't all equal, but you know, I mean, for my particular build, that's really good. Alright, so in the last episode I said don't you know, bring a light spell, don't light a torch or anything like that, just kind of walk around. It's not too dark. Do not bring in any sources of light in here. Alright, yeah, don't produce light. Now see that thing right there? There's a chance that if you kill this guy, you can get that. It's a basically it's a sickle that has like dark damage. So if you're looking for it, that's the guy who you want to kill. And he could drop it potentially. Both of these two guys. All right, and you could aggro these guys. Like if I attack them right now, these two dudes will aggro, but you know, this guy won't aggro. He'll only aggro if you attack him or if you have light. Otherwise, you can buy stuff from him, and he will give you the Dark Drift after you defeat Velstadt. Alright, come on. Alright, so let's get the gesture, and let's buy the item. Okay, Soul Spear, you can get another copy of that. If you want that, you can get it. And under normal circumstances, if you did not get Warmth Spell from the rats in the gutter, then you could buy it here. Like this is, we're like getting close to the end of the game here, you know what I'm saying? So having warmth up to this point is pretty darn cool. So get whatever you need to get here. And Ring of Thorns, if you want to get any of that stuff. We're not going to buy anything. That's okay. Alright. Moving forward. Come up this way. We're going to drop down on the left, but not yet. Okay, now here's the problem. You can't really bring a torch through that area without that NPC getting all aggroed. So what you have to do, there's no option, you have to use a flame butterfly, which I got a whole bunch, and you have to light this. Now once you do, you're gonna get invaded. Alright, so and yeah, no match for my Santier Spear. Alright, so you can drop the other way down, but this is honestly the safer way to drop down right here. Alright, honestly what I should have done was killed, there's like an enemy up here. Just climb up, don't sprint climb, because if you sprint climb, you're gonna fall right here. This dude gonna pop out and you're gonna fall down and die. So you can, if you have full stamina, then you'll be able to make it up. But if you don't, if you've been sprint climbing, then that dude will knock you off and then you'll fall and probably die. Another fire seed. Yeah. That dude's still attacking. Whatever. Okay, so you got a couple options, honestly. You can go through this way, which I mean, it's probably safer, honestly. Let's Let's do that. Let's go through this way. It is safer. I'll show you the safe way, and then we'll go back around. Oh, I just... Don't hit those bells. Oh my god. Yeah, you definitely want to destroy those things. Oh my god. Totally hit the bell. Alright. Here's the bonfire. Oh, I can't use the bonfire. Alright. Alright, maybe I could use the bonfire now. I don't know. Oh my god. Don't hit those bells, dude. Oh my god. Alright, now the bonfires are done. I should be able to use it. No? I still can't? Alright, it looks like I gotta kill these sorcerer dudes. Which, I think there's another couple around here somewhere, probably. Ah, goodness gracious, man. Santier Spear is not helping me in this one. Alright, so there's some more sorcerers right there. They're a pain, but the cool thing about those guys is that they have a really good weapon that they use that I'm gonna steal from them when I kill one of these guys. Ooh, maybe he dropped it. Nope. Alright, that's whatever. Alright. Let's see if I can use the, whatchamacallit now. Yeah, don't hit those bells. And don't let this... Don't let the zombies hit them either. Those hollows. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can use it now. Man, I still can't use it. Alright. Probably I gotta destroy this last... whatchamacallit right here. Let's see here. There it is, the blue flame. I'm gonna show you a neat trick with the blue flame in a little bit. Alright. Maybe somebody invaded or something like that, and that's the problem. That's probably why I can't. Someone probably invaded. Alright, well, yeah, I think I know where this invasion is coming from. Let me check up here first. Typically there is an invasion person right up here. No, okay. I definitely don't want for someone to, like, invade intentionally. Oh, bro! Alright, well look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop down. This is usually what I'll do. I'll come down over here, and what I usually do is light that. Matter of fact, let me just use a like flame butterfly. Actually, let's kill this guy real quick first. If you have Heavenly Thunder, you can get real close to that guy and just use it on him, and he'll pretty well die, like instantly. Or you can, you know, just use a few dark orbs. Alright, now it gives us a little bit of room. We're gonna get invaded. Maybe that's why we can't use it. I usually drop down here first, actually. I don't go the other way. So perhaps for you guys, maybe you should. Actually, I figured that'd be safer, but, you know, whatever. Let's use one of these real quick. Now, of course, yes, I could go all the way around and light my torch using the fire up there, but, you know, that's not what I want to do. So, alright, now it's going to start talking some craziness, and you kind of don't want this guy to fall off the edge. Like, if that's what happens, it's kind of not good, because sometimes it doesn't, like, make him dead, you know what I mean? And that's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, now that we killed him, I'm guessing we should be good. We're gonna climb up here. There's a soul drop. I think it's a hero or something like that. Soul of a hero or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, soul of a hero. And then we could drop down onto the bonfire. Alright, and I still can't use the bonfire. I really don't know what's going on here. Normally you can come around here and use the bonfire, but for some reason it's not letting me. But that's okay, I just won't die. It's simple. Usually when you come around and you drop down here, you don't enter in that area, then you can use the bonfire, like, and it's not a problem. So there's a few enemies in this adjacent room, invading enemies. So you know that there's, I think, I don't know, 2 or 3. So that very well could be why I can't get in there. Oh yeah, here he is. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let this idiot come down here. Yeah. And at this point, I ain't even gonna hit the bonfire. You can go back. I think that should be good. We should have met the requirements for the bonfire. But I'm just gonna proceed. I don't really care about the bonfire. For you guys, you should be fine. Don't let this chick hit you, man. Yeah, she like packs a punch, man. She packs a punch. She could like one-shot potential with you, okay? So don't let that happen. Alright. Now what we're gonna do is I'll use a life gem. And we're gonna drop down and destroy that statue. Yeah, don't hit the bell. Bracing knuckle +2. That's the one that you need in order to use. Let me show you. One of the other episodes I was talking about this thing. This is the one that you'd use for instance, the Moonlight Greatsword. Anything that has like a special attack that can what you call it? Decrease the weapon durability. It wasn't exactly what I was trying to do, but you know, whatever. There's gonna be another invader coming. There he is. This is such a good weapon. The moveset makes it good. I'm telling you guys, the moveset. Alright, now we're gonna kill this. Now at this point it really don't even matter if you hit the bells, it doesn't matter, it's not gonna summon anyone. Because there's no more of those statues. See, when you hit the bell, it'll summon one of those blue flame mages. So that's why you don't really want to hit the bell. And there's someone over here. There we go. Kill him. Grab that. Come over here. There's a secret door. And someone chasing us? Yeah, this weapon has like the move set. Should be. Yeah, I knew there's something here. Yeah. Alright. The Santier Spear has the move set of like a halberd, a spear, a twin blade, like all kind of stuff. There's pretty well the best crossbow in the game, the Avon. I don't know what it's called. Let's take a look. Let's pronounce it correctly here. Out of principle, I ought to pronounce some things correctly. Yeah, Avalon. I did pronounce it correctly. Alright. I'm gonna use another light gem. I don't care. Alright, there's some of these guys here, so just watch your step. There's a couple, I think 3 altogether. 1 on one side and 2 on another. So just watch your step there, right there. And those shield guys don't usually aggro until you get all up in their face. Alright, so for real, oh goodness, this guy's... This guy's turtling up, man. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. Mage and melee. And Reeves Great Shield. Alright, so in this next area, be careful. Be careful. This next area is very treacherous. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have problems. So this is my advice. My advice to you is unlock the bridge, which is like a shortcut, first, and then come back here. Alright? So if my memory serves correct, when we drop down, we're going to go... same direction as the spear is pointing. I'm pretty sure that's the right direction. We'll know it because there looks like there's like a track in the middle of the hallway. Alright? And it's a little bit bigger than the others. Yeah, see, here we go. So make our way over here. And let's get our... whatever, he ain't coming. That's alright. We're gonna take out this guy on our own. Alright, whatever. Center your spear up. Ooh. Alright. Let's get out of that area. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's get some drops here. Dark Knight Stone. Yeah. Alright. That's where the boss is. We're gonna come back here in a little bit. So first, let's open up the bridge, and that dude over there is gonna start chasing us. See him down there, the red phantom? He's gonna come over here and start chasing us. Oh man, there's another dude. Insolent armor, yeah, that's actually pretty cool looking armor, honestly. Alright, let's kill this guy. I can't see. Alright, and that enemy should be climbing up or something. He usually does. Let's see, maybe I can aggro him with a bow or something. I don't know what's going on. Did he fall off? He might have fell off, actually. It looks like it. So, like I said before, when they fall off, he must have fell off. When they fall off, they're probably going to come back. So, alright, this is what we're going to do. Go back to the bonfire, and it should be functional at this time. Alright, I don't know what the deal is. It's seemingly not functional, probably because of this dude. Alright, let's try again. Alright, well, it looks like we have a dysfunctional bonfire. No matter. The bonfire is lit, so it's a simple procedure. I don't know what's causing this error. But what I'll do is I'll just use a homeward bone, and so long as that works, we'll be a good. Nope, I can't use it. So someone is invading. And I've gone through this whole entire area, so I really don't... Oh, obviously. Has nothing to do with invasion. Ugh, goodness me. I'll tell you what. It has to do with my summon. If I dismiss my summon, we'll be good. But what I'm going to do is keep my summon, actually. We're going to come over here, because there's another invader that I do want to kill. And he only invades when you light up these torches. So... what we're gonna do is come this way, and we'll get the invasion, and then we'll just use the front bonfire, and it's okay. It's not a problem. Watch out for that fire, or the pool of... And they've got maces of insulin, which is... Honestly, this is what I want. I want that. That'd be kind of nice if he dropped it. Fragrant branch. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to dismiss this guy. I can't believe I totally forgot that this guy was walking around preventing me from using the bonfire. So I'm going to use this. Get rid of this guy. We're going to pick him up in a minute, actually, again. But I'm going to use the bonfire. Drop off my souls. Oh, what's this guy doing? It's a duel, brother. You can cast spells with that thing? Oh boy. Don't be casting spells around me, bruh. Alright. So now, now that all those guys are dead, and they won't come back, not in this playthrough. So I'm going to use the bonfire, come back, and then we're going to pretty much take down the boss. Okay, so we are back, and a couple things that we need to actually, I almost forgot, we need to go back and take down those like sorcerer dudes in the areas down below, which we can get through down here, and those hollows usually don't follow. Is that guy down there again? Nah, it's whatever. Okay. So, the skeleton does, but the hollows typically don't. No matter. Okay. Here's my strategy for doing this area right here. I usually throw down a warmth, which those enemies won't come over here typically. And I got the Santir Spear, whatever weapon you're using. If you can avoid this guy from hitting that thing, very helpful. That's very, very helpful. Because as soon as the bell's rung, then all these guys will get spawned. So, there it is. Alright, so at this point, what you want to do is just kind of run away for a minute. Let them de-aggro a little bit. Because they'll cast, like, either Soul Spear or Crystal Soul Spear on you. And that ain't no good. That's no good at all. Mace of the Insolent. Yeah, baby. And those robes are pretty freaking good, too, actually. Alright. Let's do this right. Uh-oh. Alright, run back. Alright, let's cast that warm spell again. I got a number of these castings. It's kind of nice. And just take your time, man, because the more of those statues that you can destroy, then the less of those Lydia mages, or whatever, blue flame mages, whatever they are, the less of those that they'll spawn. And their spells, they will mess you up depending on your magic resistance, you know what I mean? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Alright, hold up. You know what? I got an idea. Make this a little easier on myself. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Actually, never mind. I was thinking I could switch one of my rings out for like a ring to increase my magic resistance, but let me destroy this one. Listen for the spell. Might cast a spell at me. Alright, there's gonna be a bunch of these dudes. And those hollows will never-endingly spawn. Now, I do want to pick this stuff up because you never know what'll happen, you know what I'm saying? And if you die, any of those, all those drops would be gone. So, just take your time, go as fast as go as slow as you need to, basically. Let's see, how many more? Ooh, doggy, hold on a second. Come around this ways. I'm gonna kill this hollow. Chasing me. Oh wow, look at that. A bunch of those dudes sitting over there. Alright, well whatever. Ooh, let's get out of here. Oh, dang, man. Yeah, stay at full strength, you know. These dudes are no joke. No joke. Alright, now, there's a couple more. I think there's 2 more of those statues. So we gotta destroy all of them. Now, some people like to use them to farm. I don't know, man. I think that's kind of risky. Let's kill this guy. Oh boy. Let's get out of here. One spell kill me right here, man. So we gotta be careful. These dudes are getting real. And it's almost like the more you kill, as those bells hit, you know, I'll just use this, honestly. I'll leave that there for a minute. And maybe I could take one of these dudes out. Since there's not like 1,000 of them. I don't see anyone. No, we'll get that in a minute. We need to kill these mages. I don't know where they're at. Oof. All right. I think there's one last one around this corner, maybe. Nah, maybe I got them all, actually. Let's see. Alright. And if you need more, there's more in another room nearby. If you need more of those mages, there's always more. So you don't need to be here for that to... Well, we'll know in a second whether or not that's all of them, honestly. We'll see another dude show up that we know there's another statue. Alright. Enough. Secret door. Secret door. A lot of people don't know about this secret door, actually. Lockstone. And another secret door. Let me kill these guys, actually. Alright. And there's gonna be an NPC over here. We're gonna let him come out. He'll cast a bunch of spells. Is he trying to heal up? He did heal up. You did. Insolent boots, bruh. Okay. Come over here and grab this. And this is actually... you don't need this. This is a worthless staff, but then great lightning spear. For those of you miracle casters, maybe you do want that. But the staff... Nah, everything we got is better. I really don't know why it's in the game at this late stage in the game. But it is. Alright, let's just go kill the boss, honestly. You can go back, depending on how many souls you've acquired, and, you know, whatever. As long as I have one warmth spell, and I'll be good. Alright, so for this next area, we're gonna go back. We're gonna get all the summon. Matter of fact, actually, before we do that, let's go forward. We're gonna come back here and grab the summon. But before we do that, nah, we'll just go ahead and get them. That's fine. We'll get them. There's two summons we can get. It's the person who we summoned in the very beginning, and that dude who's talking, Agne or whatever his name is. So we're gonna come over here and mess these dudes up. Alright. See how much easier that is? Much easier. What did this dude drop? Alright. And there's one more dude. Alright, now you can kill that guy. As long as the devotee doesn't aggro him, we'll just leave, actually. I really don't feel like messing with him. There's plenty of other enemies we need to kill still. Let's see what he does. Or she, or whatever. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Alright, I heard you the first time, bro. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Alright. So... I wonder what... Oh, yeah. Now... we're gonna go defeat the boss. This boss is pretty... I don't know. He could be difficult. He could be easy. Like, for a mage, should be fine. Should be not a problem. Not a problem at all. Alright, be very mindful where you attack. Oh, man, I should actually have a different weapon, honestly. Oh, this dude is gonna... Oh, man, I hope this dude doesn't mess it up. Because if that thing gets hit, if that bell gets hit, we're in trouble. Alright, cool. Man, yeah, sweet. If you hit that bell, then, like, it'll summon 1,000 of those mages. So just don't do it. Really, bro? Alright, I think I got full insulin gear now, actually. That's pretty cool. And I think there's someone hidden around here, I think. I'm almost positive. Let's see here. I don't know, maybe not. I thought for sure there was someone hiding around the corner here. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so here's the deal. Let's run back here. There's 3 dudes. I know there's 2 of us. Well, you might be alone. Usually I come over here alone. So what you want to do is try to aggro one of them. You'll probably end up aggroing 2, maybe even 3. And under other circumstances, you can... I think I'm encumbered. Almost. Alright, under normal circumstances, you can, you know, de-aggro by running away and stuff. Alright. Yeah, keep the Dragon Rider. We can do it 2-on-2. That's not a problem. Let's drop that. We're ganking this dudes. Alright. Yeah, he's got plenty of health. So what we're gonna do is come over here and mess this dude up pretty bad, actually. Ooh. Alright, let me get my shield back on, actually. You know what? That ain't gonna work. I should have got my axe, honestly. Because I kind of want to be real close to this guy. Let me go ahead and switch to my axe maybe real quick. Make quick work of this guy. Yeah, see? Alright. Put back the sand to your spear. Pretty good for this area. And let's summon Agdane. And let's get our health up. And remove that. Change this to the Dark Quartz Ring. He casts dark spells, so we're gonna want that. And we're gonna want casting speed. Pick up these boxes. I think there's 4 in total. Nothing like super crazy in these things. I think there's a fragrant branch, and there might be upgrade materials or something in one of these. I don't know. I think there's a dark night stone in one of them too. So yeah. Let's go ahead and grab this. Yeah, Dark Night Stone. Alright, now we're ready to roll. Otherwise, this is actually a really good area to farm if you need more souls. You just run down here, let the hollows hit the bell, and then just tons of dudes will summon. And after you defeat the boss, you can just walk in there and they'll de-aggro once you go into the boss room. Which, you know, is pretty cool. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use the Great Soul Arrow. I'll compare and see. Because this dude, you don't, I mean, if you can avoid getting all super close, then that'd be a good idea. 109. Let's try this. Oh yeah. Nah, it doesn't matter if those dudes die, honestly. It don't. I would rather they didn't, just cause. But yeah, I could safely stand back here. He's gonna do an area effect spell on them. Buff himself or something like that. Alright, maybe I try this again. Yeah, it don't matter. He's just taking less damage in general. Alright, Grave Warden's almost dead. I don't know if he's gonna make it. Maybe he's got a... Yeah, he did. Simple as that. Now for those of you melee builds, you might have a little bit of trouble with Velstadt. Just try to circle them and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And there you go. In the older version of the game, you could aggro this guy, but you can't anymore. Pick up his ring, and then we're gonna do some stuff with his ring, basically. Enter into Aldea's keep and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. That's all she's got to say. So we're going to continue on with the King's Ring, going into the different places in the next video. As always, thank you for watching, and stay cool. Bye, everyone.